This video is about how to install the SolveSheet add-on for Google Sheets. And I'm Adam Steinfort. This is sheetshelp.com. So let's start with a spreadsheet that you want to use it in. So you already have Google Sheets open, but you don't have SolveSheet installed. First, come up to the extensions menu, click on that, choose add-ons, and we'll say get add-ons. And then in the search box, let's just type SolveSheet. All right, so you find it here, click on install, give it 1 minute. Here you verify the Google account, so I'm going to install it in my main account here. We'll click continue. And it has to have access to view and manage your spreadsheets, or else it can't work in it. We save your email address to see if you upgraded to a paid account, and this allows it to display the content of the sidebar. So we will say select all, click continue. All right, it goes through and installs it. We will click done there, close this window. So now you're done installing it, and it's in the extensions menu. So you click extensions, come down to SolveSheet, and you start it from here. So the interface for SolveSheet will live entirely in this sidebar to the right. So this is what you're going to use to interact with it. And we'll just go through these in order. I'm assuming you have some familiarity with what it's asking for here, but we'll talk about the basics anyway. So the first thing that you want to do is set the objective. So that's in the end what you're trying to maximize, minimize, or bring to a specific value. So in this case, we want to figure out how many brackets, hinges, and frames to make in order to maximize our profits. And the amount that it costs to make them is down here. We'll talk about that in a second. But our objective is to maximize profits, right? So the total profit is in cell D9. So our objective is to, we will say D9, our objective lives in D9, and it is to maximize the value of that cell. So we'll leave this clicked on max. Now for the variable cells, and that's where the data lives that you're going to change, and you're going to try, actually the add-on is going to try lots of different values until it gets to the right spot. In this case, we're going to be changing the number of units of each of these three product types. So our variable cells live in C6 through C8. You can take a little shortcut to add those. If you've highlighted them, you can just click on the cell picker icon. It's looking for it, and there it grabs it. So it appended the name of the worksheet and then C6 through C8. You don't have to write out the name of the worksheet, but if you use this cell picker, it's going to put it in there just so it's more specific. So it knows you're not talking about any of these other worksheets. And the next step in these optimizations is to enter the constraints. So in this case, how many of these resources are available? So you only have 240 machine hours, 180 labor hours, and 300 kilograms of steel. So we're going to enter those constraints next. And the way that we'll do this in this spreadsheet is say that E13 through E15 has to be less than or equal to F13 through F15. There's these hints at the bottom, and I'll also put a link to this template in the video. So we'll come over to the right, we'll add the constraints. You can do them one at a time with this pop-up. So I can say we need to make sure that E13 is less than or equal to. So that was okay the way it was, F13. And it will put that there, or you can quick add them. So you can just type them all in if you know them. So we'll say E14. And E15, let's say an equal F15. We'll add those lines. And this is ready to run. For this, we're going to keep all the values positive. And all we need to use is a Simplex method. Some more advanced models will need these other two methods. Those are in the upgraded version that you do have to pay for, but we will just use Simplex. And if you're going to rerun this model anytime soon, you can save this configuration so you don't have to retype all of this. Let's go ahead and run this. We'll click Solve. While that works, you can come down here and see that I'm running the business plan. But even if you're running a free plan, you can do simple problems like this for free, no problem. So let's come over and look, and you can see that it's working through all of these different possibilities for you. So this add-on is really just saving you the time of typing hundreds of different combinations in here. And it has, if you come over to the right, it's found a solution. It satisfied all the constraints, meaning that the total used is always less than or equal to the limit. And it looks like you're going to make $3,100. I'll put a link on the screen to a playlist of more examples that we will have for this add-on, and a link to the marketplace if you'd like to install it and try it out. I'll see you in those next videos. Thanks for watching.